everybody, and welcome to the Atlanta Motor Speedway for the second race of the season here under the lights in Atlanta, Georgia. We've got 33 laps of racing. I don't know why I have an FPS counter on here when I already have one from here. Well, we have 33 laps tonight. Pit stops will be on, and who knows what's gonna happen on pit road that can change the outcome of this race, as we've seen numerous times here at Atlanta. Now, what you're going to see tonight will be a bunch of passing for the lead, and then we'll have pit stops. Once the pit stops happen, the cars will get spread out, and it'll be a little harder to pass unless you can get a run on somebody. So the question, I guess, remains is who's going to be the leader when these cars all start to make pit stops? Starting on the pole in the number 19 Stanley Tools Toyota. He was one position shy of the pole last week at Daytona. It's Levi McIntyre. Starting first alongside of him will be Chuck Petty in the number 12 Kodak Films Ford Fusion for Penske Racing. Without further ado, we're going to go trackside to get the command to fire the engines and get this race underway.
Drivers, start your engines!
And there you have it. Engines are fired. Uh-oh. There's a problem with Benjamin Miles, number 11. The 43 is literally pushing him off pit road. So there's something amiss on the number 11 FedEx Toyota for Benjamin Miles. Something amiss on this number 11 team. They're gonna have to find out what it is, and it's gonna cost them their position. Yeah, it's gonna cost them their position on the racetrack. In the meantime, as you see here, we're watching the 12 Kodak. We got Toyota, Ford, Toyota, Chevy, and let me check, and Chevy coming to the starting lot, coming to start this race. Here we go, getting ready, and the restart line. The green flag is out. We're underway here in Atlanta. Oh, the 12 of Chuck Petty got a way better restart than... 12 of Chuck Petty got a better restart than Levi did. And the 12 is going to go to the lead. Oh, the 12 pulled out to a good lead. As you see the 11 on pit road, as you see the cars fly by here. They're going to try to see what's wrong with that number 11, Benjamin Miles. Look at them 3 wide per second, allowing Chuck Petty to pull away a little bit here. I thought we'd see a lot of lead changes, but the 12 car just got a hell of a run, and he was able to clear the rest of the field. Now John Cittadino, who won at Atlanta a couple of seasons ago, he's up here in second. Now he's kind of caught that 12. And it looks like he's going to try to go underneath them for the lead. Fastest car on the racetrack is the number 10, the James Silverfox. We have our first lead change of the night, and that is John Cittadino. Oh, someone blew up! Someone blew up Sky Commons! Sky Commons has blown an engine right in front of the pack. The 42 of John, the first blown engine of the season 7. Of the 7th season of the Budweiser All-Pro Series, and it's Sky Commons. He blew up going down the back straightaway. I don't know how much that affected a lot of these cars, but he's coming down here. We're going to take a look. And he has retired from the race. It was a camshaft problem. Oh, caution is out. Caution's out. Stuart Gratton, Marco Martinez is involved. William Brock and Jessica Shelton all on pit road. The caution is out. That's going to save the 11 from going 3 laps down. The leader is John Cittadino. Pits might be open. I don't know why the 95 needs to give up that spot. But the 72 actually has some right side damage. From like he was in the wall or something. Okay, I guess the NNSCRA officials are gonna allow the 95 to come on the pit road ahead of the 72 car, but we're gonna watch these pit stops here before we go back to take a look at the caution flag. Taking a look at the pit stops. '95 looks like he's going to be the first off pit road, followed by the 12, and then I couldn't tell between the others. 11 car looks like he's going to be at the head of the pack. Not that it's going to matter. He should still be at least a lap down at this point. But so we're gonna go take a look and see what happened to bring out the caution for the first time tonight here at the Atlanta Motor Speedway. Okay, so this is what happens to bring out the caution for the first time. Jessica Shelton and is beating and banging on the 13 of William Brock. She comes right up into the 18. The 13's coming along with them, and the 17, the 13, and the 02 go hard into the wall. You see the 77 actually get involved, comes down into the side of the 20 car, but this is just a 4-car incident in the back that is gonna take out these drivers. As you see them going down now, we're gonna play it for you one more time in full speed, and then we're gonna go back up for the restart. So here we go. Here's full speed. There's some big time impacts there. So this is what happens to bring out the first caution of the night here at Atlanta. We're gonna go back up for the restart. Welcome back to the Atlanta Motor Speedway as we're getting ready for the restart here tonight. You see the 17 of Stuart Gratz and the 02 Jessica Shelton and the 13 of William Brock all have retired from the race. After that incident, the 11 of Benjamin Miles is 2 laps down. Excuse me. So he's going to restart on the inside after they diagnosed and corrected the problem. So we're going to go through your top 10 real quick. John Arndt the leader, Chuck Petty is second, Austin Geip third, Charles Sanford in fourth, Emily Anderson in fifth, Sam McMillan in sixth, Kyle Matthews in seventh, Wyatt Troxell eighth, Charles Jackson ninth, and Anthony McCurry is 10th. So here we go, getting ready for the restart. Green flag is back out. We're back underway. And the outside line gets a really good jump. I don't think the 11 car would be slow, but you never know. '95 car still leading, oh, but look at this, the 11 still hanging out in second place. He could, if he passes the 95, he could get one of his 2 laps back. And then if the caution comes out, it'll put him in position to try to get another one. 95 car is still the leader, but thanks to being put on the outside, here comes the 03 of Charles Sanford to the inside. Now Charles Sanford going to take the lead. With the pit stops just happening, I have no clue where that's going to put these drivers, if they can make it to the end of the race or not. I don't think they will. Now here comes Sam McMillan in the 9 car, pushed by Kyle Matthews. I keep saying push because the draft still does. It's still, you know, it still comes into play here. Sam McMillan now put on the outside. Here comes Kyle Matthews and Jeffrey Finguy to the inside. See, now this is where the numerous lead changes are going to come into play here. Because the inside line is the line to be, and as you can see, the 16 car gets a good jump, but the 24 car couldn't exactly get underneath them. So Jeffrey Finguy to the lead now with the number 24 of Elijah Gordon right behind him, and then 3 wide behind the rest of them. Last in season 6, the winner of the race here at Atlanta came down to fuel mileage, and that is Jessica Villanueva. Last scored in the 13th position, but she's in the middle line, so she's going backwards. Back up at the front here, the 16 is still leading. You got Elijah Gordon in second, Silver Fox third, and Dylan Young fourth. And then rounding out the top 5 is Chuck Petty in the 12. Here's another guy we got to keep an eye on. Single car race team, O'Neal Baldwin up here in the 6th position. He had a strong race car in Daytona Speedweeks, won his dual race, but finished top 10 in the Daytona 500. So keep an eye on him. Elijah Gordon now getting shuffled out of second place there by James Silverfox. But that's kind of what Jeffrey Finguy wants to see in his mirror. He went winless in his rookie season. Last season, Jeffrey Finguy did winless in all of season 6. But here he is now, running in the first position, coming up to complete 16 laps. 16 laps complete. Cars are actually getting a little spread out now. That might explain it. You see the 6, Nathan Hudson coming to pit road. Looks like he came in for, it looked like a stop-go or something there for that number 6 car. He came in, stopped, and took off. So our Daytona 500 winner, Nathan Hudson, who doesn't really have anything to lose now because Hudson, he won the Daytona 500, so he's already got the first of 16 spots in the chase. Here comes Alex May, the season 6 champion, on pit road. He comes down. Looks like this is a scheduled pit stop for that number 51 machine. As the cars get ready to go on by here. You see the 12th car get around. The 12th car gets around his teammate for the 4th position. Here comes the 30 of Seth Cole. But the 04 on the outside line. Oh, here comes cars down pit road. Cars coming down pit road now. I was going to say the first round of pit stops, but I see other cars actually on pit road already. But Jeffrey Finguy stays out. Oops, I almost stopped here. Jeffrey Finguy stays out another lap. This could help him. I think all these cars can actually make it all the way on fuel now. So it's just a matter of who comes out of pit road where. 16 car now coming down pit road. Now the 16 car is coming down pit road. And all the rest of the cars that stayed out are coming down too. Oh, the 21 and the 26 car get together. Oh, that's a big tough break for them. That included John Cedino and the 21 of Morgan Henderson. Have to wait and see. I saw the 10 car come into frame. Can the 16 car get up to speed before the 10 car passes them? I think he's got enough room. Jeffrey Finguy, we're watching him because he is the current leader. There's the 10 car coming in the frame. The 16 car right behind the 4. Wow, the 16 car had to slow down a lot for the 4 car, Marco Martinez. That allowed the 10 to close up right onto him. Look at the 10, the 10, the 24, and the 2, all close together in this pack. Jeffrey Finguy, he's looking for his first win. He's got 11 laps to go. Hell, here comes Silver Fox, who dives into the inside, but he can't get clear of the. He can't get underneath the 16 car, so now he's stuck there. A 24 car up on the outside. That's going to allow the 2 car, Dylan Young, to get position. 10 laps to go here at the Atlanta Motor Speedway. This is the Folds of Honor 500. Dylan Young, he's fighting his way up here. Remember, Dylan Young has been winless since like season 1. So Dylan Young has not gotten a win in my series since the first inaugural season, if he even won in that one. I don't even know if he got any wins or not. I'd have to look. I have almost all the previous seasons. Dylan Young in third. All he needs is for the 10 car to start racing the 16, and he can close up to him. And there he goes, the 10 car underneath the 16 of Finguy. Silver Fox going for the lead. It's going to bring the 2 car right up to him. It's going to give Dylan Young a shot. Finguy holding his own on the outside line, but the 2 car is there. 8 laps to go. Oh, the 10 car is there. Now Dylan Young tries to get a nose underneath the 10, but can't do it. Teammates Silver Fox and Dylan Young fighting for the lead up here with Elijah Gordon and others. It's down to too fast. Talking too fast. It's down to these 4 race cars pretty much, unless these cars have to come back down pit road. 7 laps to go here at Atlanta. Dylan Young now biding his time. The fastest car on the racetrack is the 34 of Abe Troxel. I just wanted to check that. Here comes the 16 of Finguy, going to go underneath the 24. I hear lapped cars up ahead, and it's the 43 who has some damage, but I kind of don't think that he's going to keep an eye on him. Look at the 16 car. He's coming up here. He's going to try to battle for the lead. Or, excuse me, for second. Finguy desperately wants that win. He desperately wants his first win in the NNSCRA. Silver Fox taking it. He's going to try to get his 4th career win in the Budweiser All-Pro Series, I believe, for James. Coming off the corner. I think we have 5 to go. Yeah, 5 laps to go. And Finguy going to go for the lead on the inside. Jeffrey Finguy, the nose. We got Roush Racing. We got 2 Penske cars, and we got a Hendrick car up here in the mix. Do not count any of these drivers out. Finguy back to the lead now. I don't know if these lap cars are going to come into play. They all look up to speed. Yeah, they are definitely up to speed. Maybe those cars are back there are about maybe a mile an hour faster. 206 miles an hour going into turn 1. Just drops below to 198 through the corners before coming back. Here comes Elijah Gordon, looked down low but couldn't do it. That's going to allow the 2 car to duck underneath them. Not quite. The 2 car does not have the run. Finguy still holding the lead. 4 laps to go here at, 3 laps to go here at Atlanta. And Jeffrey Finguy still leading. Now I'm believing this lap cars might come into play. Finguy's trying to hold the lead. He's got the 10 and the 24 behind him. Dylan Young, for Dylan Young to win, he might be running out of time here. He's got to hope for something to happen. 2 laps to go here at Atlanta. They're closing in on the 43, who has some rear end damage. What will Finn Guy do when he catches him? He's going to go to the inside of the 43 of P2 London. Oh, P2 London blocks! P2 London blocks him! He's blocking him. It's going to bring the 10 car right up to him. Cars on pit road. White flag, 1 lap to go. Here comes Silver Fox down the inside line. Oh my goodness gracious, what just happened? We got more slow cars up ahead. More slow cars up ahead. Oh my goodness, Silver Fox still through. James Silver Fox closing in behind the 72. And it's gonna be James Silver Fox. He's gonna win the Atlanta race here tonight. James Silver Fox, oh my goodness, steals the victory away from Jeffrey Finn Guy, who comes back to finish in the 4th position. Oh, this race. Not official yet, but James Silver, yeah, now it's official. I can now export the results. Season 7, oops, Atlanta. James Silver Fox is the official winner here at the Atlanta Motor Speedway. Then it's Elijah Gordon. Dylan Young has his career best, has his career, I think it's his career, might have been, actually might, no, he's got 2nd before. Dylan Young finishes his season best so far of 3rd. Jeffrey Finn Guy, who was leading at the white flag. No, he wasn't. He wasn't leading at the white flag. He was leading with 2 laps to go. Emily Anderson, 5th. Austin LaPlante, 6th. JT Bryant, 7th. Seth Cole, 8th. Chuck Petty, 9th. And Levi McIntyre, the pole sitter, comes back in 10th. We have a bunch of cars 1 lap down. Nathan Hudson ran out of fuel. Tough break for the Daytona 500 winner, but he is allowed to make mistakes because he already has a win this season to try to put him back into the chase for the championship. And then Stuart Gratton, Jessica Shelton, and others who were all involved in that wreck, they're all out except for Sky Comets, who had his engine blow up. Benjamin Miles fell 6 laps down in that number 11. Dexter Black and others is finishing back here. Tough break for some, but a well-deserved victory and finish for others. Thank you guys so much for joining me here at the Atlanta Motor Speedway. Up next is we're heading in the west. We're gonna have our West Coast fling, starting at the Las Vegas Motor Speedway. So stay tuned for that, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please be sure to like, leave a comment, and subscribe to become a part of the crew today. Subscribe to my channel, McKinleyman93, for gameplay videos I do. Thank you guys so much for your support. And for Michael Norman, the official voice of the Budweiser All Pro Series, I'll say, until we meet again.